Okay guys, time for another garden tour to see what's going on in the garden in August. It's, let's see, so we had cucamelons in these two containers and they're totally finished for the season, so I pulled them out. We have potatoes here. Those got pulled out as well, they're done. And I had this entire bed full of black beans and they were pulled out as well. Now the cucumbers are still going, but they're starting to struggle. You could see yellow leaves, spots on the leaves, but we're still getting cucumbers. So there's one, there's another one up there starting, a whole bunch in there. These are pickling cucumbers, so the smaller size. See, they'll start to get like this and spot it and they'll dry up. It's a cucumber down there, cucumber in there. Yeah, see? You see everything will start shriveling up and turning brown. But we still have cucumbers growing and we still have it producing flowers. The pom-pom zinnias some of them are going, some of them are perfect. This one's perfect. This little guy is so cute. And what I'm going to do is save the heads for next year, and you'll have free zinnia, so you don't have to keep buying seeds. This is State Fair zinnia. These ones are starting to go as well. But we are near the end of August here in Zone 5, Quebec, Canada. This is my zucchini. I got one zucchini from it, pretty big one. The other zucchini that's on it are starting to turn rotten. See here? And it's suffering from powdery mildew because it's been very wet here. Flowers are still going. Yeah, it's been raining, it rained every day for over a week. So this bed is still looking good. Cucumbers are still going crazy. This is carrots. I pulled out all the big ones. And we do have some kind of bugs getting onto the leaves, but it's not affecting the carrots, so it's fine. This is my celery here, this row. So I actually have celery. I actually grew it from seed. And, you know, it's not the biggest or hugest stalks, but it's still celery. We still have time for it. This is a broccoli that's looking good. All these are shallots or bunching onions. It's the Tokyo white variety, which is a really good variety. There's another broccoli there. And here's the cucumbers again. See? See what happens to the leaves? I've been coming in and cutting off any really bad leaves. But it gets to the point where, you know, there's too many to chop off, right? Here's where all the cone flowers are. Just regular cone flowers. I have to weed in here. This is the only section of the yard I have not weeded yet. And if we turn and look, yeah, look at that. Look how big that one is. So I gotta harvest some cucumbers. Cucumbers, man, if you're not on top of them, they'll grow huge. And before you know it, you got giant cucumbers. But yeah, they're looking good. They're still flowering. See the pretty yellow flowers? And the bees are all over them still. The bees love the cucumbers this year. Let's see, my nasturtiums are looking good right here. This is a dwarf variety of nasturtium. They're so pretty. And they're all in there, which is so cool. Let's see. All right, here's the green beans and yellow beans. They're actually still giving me flowers. Yeah, these are Antigua, and they're really good. Best green bean I ever had. And I still have flowers on it. But as you can see, the leaves are starting to turn colored. My tomato plant actually just gave me new flowers right here. But it is getting close to the end of August, so this is going to get a big trim, a pretty heavy pruning to take care of the fruits that are on it already. Here's more cucumbers. Yeah, see, there's one in there, another one. I'll have to get to. And what's back here? Oh, the budellia we planted flowered. I don't know if she'll survive the winter because the other two we got didn't survive the winter. So this one we're probably going to cover. Let's see. Coming over here, this is a zucchini plant that's looking awful. Never got anything from it. Never grew a zucchini from it. Lots of flowers on it, but nothing else. This is a cabbage that's doing pretty good. These were nasturtiums, but they've been pulled out. Onions from onion sets. Still not impressed. Still not getting much. Rutabagas, turnips. I don't know what I'm going to get out of here. Probably won't plant this kind of stuff here. This is the bed that gets the least amount of sun. Probably leave this for leaf stuff next year. Let's see. There's I believe that's either a cauliflower or a cabbage, but it's looking kind of sad. We'll leave it go, see how it survives. This is the kidney bean bed. I've been pulling it out because they've been getting dry. That's the idea. The kidney beans and the black beans are for dried beans. This is the lettuce, arugula, kale mix bed, but it bolted because was too hot. So I'm letting it go to seed because I don't want to buy seeds next year. I heard there might be a seed shortage actually, so I'm curious. This is arugula flowers, and it gives off the little seed pods. And then some lettuce over here is going to flower. And it's all going to go to seed, and you just keep these little pods and you let them dry out, and then you have free seeds. So you don't have to buy seeds next year. We'll move on to the backyard and see what's going on. I weeded the entire backyard. Every single weed has been removed. It took quite a while. But we actually had some nice weather. We had a break in the 30 degrees Celsius. We went down to like 20, 22. These are zucchinis as well. I haven't got nothing from them. Cabbage and cauliflowers. They should be starting to do well now as it gets colder. We got pearl onions and dill and another cabbage, but it's been pretty eaten. Parsley, the basil took off. Finally had basil this year, which is pretty good. Oh, and you see my row of tires? My new row? I've been collecting more throughout the neighborhood. I found another 7 the other day. This is lemon balm going crazy. Thyme. Oregano. It's all going to seed. So that's okay. They're still doing construction near my house, guys, so you're still going to hear construction. But look at this. Look what happened here. This is Novelty Blue Ravine Clematis. And she gave me another flower. Yeah. Keep going. It's all herbs. Sage, mint, chives. I stuck in that's a cabbage, I think. The Sweet 100 cherry tomato. We got some off of her, but nothing huge. This is the new section. The butterfly flower, the orange one, is flowering now. Let's see. Yeah, stuff is starting to go because, like I said, Zone 5B, end of August, close to the end. Oh, we finally decided this bed next year, we're gonna do the entire bed in strawberries. The whole thing. I want it to take over in strawberries. So these strawberries here, these are all strawberries. We hardly got anything from them this year, maybe 4. So we're going to transplant them into this bed next year. And this area, I'm going to find something, maybe some more creeping phlox or something to fill in the gaps to try and get it to take over. And yeah. Raspberries are down here. We got another raspberry plant. Someone gave us this one. We got it off the free group for our area. So now we have tour in here. What else? Here we go. All the milkweed is going to seed. See the big seed pods? So the whole thing is full of these seed pods. And it's our bird bath. Look, we got a little gargoyle. And the boyfriend picked it up. Here's the other section, our cow bathtub with the wildflowers. That's all bishop's weed we put there years ago. It's taking over, which is the whole idea. All this has been weeded. Put dirt in my toilet because it was holding water and the water can't drain from there. So it was going stagnant, and you don't want that because it'll breed mosquitoes. So I filled it with dirt. We'll plant it next year. Here's one of my composts. This is the compost that's resting this year. And next year you'll have perfect dirt to put on your garden compost. There's a clematis over there that's flowering again. Okay, let's see. Blueberries did like nothing this year, so I don't know what's up with those. This is our other compost that we're using this year. Let's see. Oh, in this box is where the... Oh, nice. You know what? There's a spider web on top of my camera. That's nice. This is the sunflowers. Here we go. And they're starting to get their heads. Hopefully I'll see them before they finish. All the way up there. It's mixed in with peas. Galaxy pea mix. Just for the flowers. So that's the garden tour. This is a Vinca minor. It's supposed to spread, but it takes a while. Eventually it'll cover the whole thing with little purple and white flowers. But it takes a while. So that's it. Keep growing. Keep planting. Try and plant as much food as you can, even if you only have a little pot on your balcony. And see you next time.